Hi friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I hope that you will consider subscribing. I'm currently uploading multiple times a week. A little bit about me: I am a part-time reseller. I've been reselling on eBay for 10 years, Poshmark for a year, so keep that in mind while we go through this video. I'm well aware that I am a bit biased because I've been selling on eBay for 9 years more than I've been selling on Poshmark, so just keep that in mind. I just feel like I should put that disclaimer out there. I know I'm a little biased, and I just like to share my thoughts with you, and I love to hear your thoughts too. So let me know in the comments down below if you agree, if you disagree, if you're excited about Poshmark stories, if you're not. I've been in self-isolation or shelter in place. Someone said that it's actually, you should say safer at home because quarantine has like a negative connotation. So I've been safer at home for 2 months now, and I'm starting to go a little cuckoo, but if you haven't seen my Poshmark Sucks video, maybe you should watch that, and I feel like you'll kind of understand more of where I'm coming from. I'll link it down below. The response on that video was really nice. I thought I was going to get a lot of backlash and hate, but I didn't. And I think it's because I tried to put a positive spin on everything negative that I said about Poshmark. But this new feature, let's talk about it. So if you didn't know, Poshmark Stories will be launching soon. Some people already have it. I have Android, and I feel like Android gets everything last as far as apps, games. It's just later for us because if you think about it with iPhone, I didn't know this. My IT friend told me this. With iPhones, it's just one phone that they have to format it to, basically, something like that. But with Android, there's so many different types of phones. I guess that matters. Like, for example, I have a Samsung phone, but there's lots of different types of Android. So I don't have it yet. I don't know if it's because I have Android or if my app just isn't updated, but it's just basically like Instagram stories. So you know how on Instagram stories, I'm sure all of you are aware, you can film a really short video. It's 10 seconds each, but you can make them as long as you want. They're just each, I think 10, are they 10 or 15 seconds? And it disappears within 24 hours and it's on your profile. So you're gonna have the same thing on Poshmark. And you can tag closets. You can tag your closet. You can tag other closets. I think you can tag up to 5 other closets. It's going to be viewable for 48 hours and then it deletes. So with Instagram, it's 24. With Poshmark, it'll be 48. What else did they say? You can tag brands. You can tag people. Nobody will ever ask me to speak at PoshFest after these videos I'm doing. Let's just dive into it, friends. I don't think this is something I don't want to say ever, but this is just not something I'm interested in using personally. A lot of my friends that sell on Poshmark have a lot of followers. They've been doing it a lot longer than I have. 5 years, 6 years, some even more. And they were the ones that convinced me to start selling on Poshmark. And they have, one of my friends has 250,000 followers. And she was like, how are they going to distribute that to that many people? Are they actually going to see it? And my big thing is, I am a reseller. So I want to buy things, post them, and sell them for a profit. And that's what I'm looking for on a platform. I'm not looking for a mix of social media and reselling. I'm just personally not, and that's why I feel like it's not going to be something that I'm going to be using daily, maybe weekly, maybe monthly. I just want a reselling platform. That's why I love eBay. That's why I love Amazon. They're not trying to add a social media aspect to it. They're just a selling platform. So, and I have enough social media, and I understand that everyone's not in my situation. Everybody doesn't have a full-time corporate job. So a lot of my friends do this full-time. But I can tell you, my friends that do this full time were like, why do I need that? Why do I need to mix social media and my selling on my selling platform? And that's just kind of how I feel. I just feel like it's not something that was needed. It's fun, it's cute, but did you really need that? Like, aren't there other things that Poshmark could have enhanced over adding the social media aspect? And to me, my opinion, you know, we don't have to agree, but let's be nice in the comments. I just feel like I don't know where they're going. So do you want to be more of a social media platform where you have people sharing and communities and, you know, share parties and stories? Or do you want to be more of a selling platform? And you can do both, and I get it. That's what they're trying to do, both. That's what they're trying to do, is do both with social media aspects and a selling platform. But for me as a reseller and someone who doesn't shop on Poshmark, I've never purchased anything on Poshmark. In the whole year that I've been selling on Poshmark, I don't find it to be very intuitive. I like their search feature. I like that you can search, things will pop up and you can filter, but I don't like the actual feed. Does that make sense? To me, it just looks like Instagram, but for, I don't know, I'm just picky. And so I don't shop on Poshmark often, so maybe as a buyer, stories will be nice because it'll be a way for you to feel connected to that seller and kind of see behind the scenes. But why? I don't know. And I just thought, you know, if they could do that, why didn't they just add a feature where you could do a video component of the item you're trying to sell? So instead of me doing stories, because I don't want to do stories on Poshmark, it would be great because eBay doesn't have that. I think Amazon, you can put videos up of your product, but eBay doesn't have that, where maybe if you're selling a dress and you want to show a video of it and it has sequins or it has sparkle or it has glitter or something you want to capture on video, and you could post that as well as the images. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. I should have taken notes to stay on track with this, but it's just not a feature that I feel like was needed, my opinion, and probably not something that I'll use. And here's another thing. They said that you can tag other people's closets on your stories. You can tag up to 5 other closets. I don't really want, like, as my closet grows, how many tags am I going to get a day? If it's like a private thing that it just sends me an alert, I guess that's okay. But like, what if, like, for my friend who has, she's brought this up. She's like, I have 250,000 followers. What if they all start tagging me, like, in their stories and stuff? And is it just going to blow up my notifications? And I don't know. Just as a seller, in my opinion, that sells on other platforms, that has a full-time corporate job, it's not something that I'm interested in using very often. I'll give it a try, but it's not something that I felt like was needed. I feel like there are so many other things that Poshmark needs on their platform that I don't, yeah. I'm sorry. I feel like I trash Poshmark a lot. I don't trash them. I just tell you my thoughts and feelings as a new seller on Poshmark. I can't feel guilty about that. I'm just telling you how I feel, friends, and I'm just curious how you guys feel. Especially for those of you that only sell on Poshmark. Because like I said, I get it. I know I'm biased as someone who has preferred and loved eBay for 9 years. So as Poshmark sellers, for those of you that only sell on Poshmark, are you excited about this? Do you think of it? One of the positives, I think, is that maybe for those people that don't have social media, for those sellers who don't have social media, don't have a YouTube channel, don't have Instagram, maybe this would be a way for their buyers to feel connected to them, to see behind the scenes things, maybe to even see what they're getting up to for the day. So I think that could be a positive, and maybe that would lead to more sales for that person because the person feels connected to you. That would be great. But as someone who already has 2 Instagram accounts, I don't even really, I struggle to upload on those. TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. I'm just like, I don't need another social media. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you excited about it? Are you planning on using it? Let me know if you already have it. A couple of my friends that have iPhones have it. I don't know anyone who has Android that has it, but maybe there are people out there. But let me know if you already have it. Have you used it? Are you excited about it? I say that with a grimace because I'm like, I'm trying to think if someone would be excited. Yeah, there has to be. I'm being dramatic. Come on. There has to be people, Nikki, that are really excited about this new feature. I just wish I could be in Poshmark meetings and be like, what are you thinking here? Like, where did this come from? Somebody on Instagram? And thought, that would be a great feature to put on Poshmark. And you know what I thought? I'm just rambling at this point. I thought, who is the kind of buyer on Poshmark that would like this feature? And I thought of my best friend, Summer. My best friend, Summer, shops on Poshmark all the time. She probably gets a couple orders a month. And when I say a couple, it's probably 5 to 10 orders a month from Poshmark. And we were at dinner and I saw her look, she was showing me like things she was ordering. And I was like, so why don't you buy on eBay? And this is when a light bulb went off for me. This is the seller that Poshmark, this is the type of buyer that Poshmark is tailoring their app to. And she said, well, you know, I like that a lot of sellers will style the items for you. Like this one girl, she was looking at these like vintage high-waisted trousers really pretty, really old school, but the girl modeled them. She had like the plant photo, you know, when she did a flat lay with a plant and like a cute candle or something. And my friend was like, I really like that, like seeing it on the person or seeing it like styled really cute. And I really like the ease of commenting on the item, and the people usually get back to you. They're really responsive. And I was like, this is the type of buyer that Poshmark is marketing to. And I thought, that's when a light bulb went off. Like, okay, she likes the stylized personalization of it, which I feel like you don't get on eBay as much. She likes the, I don't want to say community, but the, what do you call it? Communication aspect of it, the ease of not having to send a message. You just write on the item. They usually get back to you. So I was like, okay, I get it. So I could see Summer as someone who would love to see like her favorite sellers' stories. I could see that. And here's the fun fact. She has no social media. She has no Instagram, which I can't believe. Honestly, I'm so shocked that anybody under the age of 40 has no social media. I always find those people so fascinating. She has no Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, nothing. So I think that is the type of person, even better, that would love this type of feature on her favorite shopping app. So that just kind of was a light bulb for me. And it was kind of motivational because I was like, you know what? There's a lot of people like my best friend that want those qualities in an app as a buyer. So I need to keep selling there, even though the freaking platform just annoys the F out of me. So that's why I say when I think of, oh, I don't want to say I'm never going to use it, because the more followers I get, I think I'm almost at 15,000 followers, which I'm pretty excited about. I think that's pretty cool. The more followers I get, the bigger my closet gets. Maybe there will be buyers like my best friend Summer that just wants to see the behind the scenes, what's going on. I just imagine that those people would follow me on Instagram or YouTube because I put them in my profile. But what if they're like Summer and they don't have those things? So I'll try it. I just don't understand why this was like, could we just have had international shipping instead of this? I know that's a big ask, but I've been rambling long enough. Let me know your thoughts down below. You can check out my most recent video right here.